All right, we got another video for you guys. I know I've been away for a little while, haven't posted any videos in a minute, but we got this good tree removal. So this is gonna be a red oak. It's gonna be a full tree removal. Start off here by pole sawing, grabbing the pole saw, cutting all the limbs off, and that's when my stepdad takes over, just pulls up, grabs the pole saw from me, punches me in the face, and then just starts cutting the whole neighborhood down. I'm thankful for that man right there. That man, you give him a pole saw and he'll cut the neighborhood down if you let him. Sometimes I gotta tell him, hey, we're not doing that much, As you can see, he just goes beast on this tree. But supposedly this tree was causing some issues for the customer's house. I'm not sure what kind of issues, but if you know about oak trees, their roots grow and they grow far. They push, they break anything that it touches. This is actually in my neighborhood, so as you can see, we don't have big yards. We have small yards, and yeah, this tree, the roots were just going crazy. Some of these houses, you can kind of see, the roots pushing up their sidewalks, going to their front door and whatnot. Some of them foundation damage issues, pipes, roots growing through the pipes, causing leaks. So I'm not sure what kind of issue she had, but she texted me, called me, asked me if I can give her a price, gave her a good deal she couldn't pass up. And yeah, so here we are removing this red oak tree. And this was a huge tree. I kind of underestimated it, to be honest. When I saw it, I was like, oh, okay, easy, And it only took us 2 hours to cut it down and then another hour to go dump it, which is not bad. No issues, every long branch that hung over towards the neighbors or the customer's house, we made sure to tie a rope to it and pull it away. Now, the way we're cutting these limbs, we cut them about 75% of the way through, and from there they kind of just come down crashing, hanging pretty much with the other 25% that we didn't cut. And once they hang, we just cut the rest of it and they fall straight down. Some of them that aren't gonna cause any issues, we just cut them straight through and they fall straight down, no issue. But that's how we do most of them. Pole saw we're using here is a Husqvarna pole saw. I don't have the exact model and everything, but I'll put it in the description if anyone's interested. That thing is a beast. That thing probably could have cut this whole tree down through the stump and everything. It is a commercial pole saw. They run about $800, $900. About 16 feet in the air they go, extended up to. But if you're interested, like I said, I'll put a link in the description. The other chainsaw we're using is an Echo chainsaw, a 14-inch. I'll also put that in the description if you're interested in that. And then we got our Gorilla ladder right there. I got that for a cheap deal. I think I paid like $100 for that ladder. Now they're going for like almost 300. So I'm glad I purchased that thing. We had another chainsaw. We had I want to say an 18-inch steel chainsaw, but I don't know. Is it just me or is it, steel products? I have a weed eater, steel weed eater, and if you prime it too many times, it floods out and it doesn't want to work for the rest of the day. This chainsaw had no primer, so we started starting it. I don't know how many times. We put on choke, took it off choke, all kinds of stuff, and it just wouldn't start. Put gas in it, made sure that everything was good, and I don't know, it just wouldn't start. So we had to go with the old reliable 14-inch Echo chainsaw to cut that stump down. Stump is a monster. You'll see it at the end of the video. But it did the job. There I am trying to mess with that steel again because we're getting ready to cut the stump. But we ended up just giving up on it. So as you can see, there's that pole saw. Like I said, that was probably the best investment I ever made in my landscaping, company. That thing is just a monster. I love that pole saw so much. Surprisingly, this whole video, this whole tree removal, we had no issues. The only issue we had was when we cut the stump down, we pulled it. You'll kind of see right here as well. As we pulled it, it made like a weird turn, and it smashed right there on the sidewalk, and broke the cement. So it's no problem though. We can replace it. We do minor concrete work as well, so we'll get that replaced. The customer was not upset. No damage to her house, her neighbor's house, anything else, just that sidewalk, which is unfortunate because that was like the last cut of that tree, other than these little cuts. Look at that Echo chainsaw is just beasting, just going beast mode on that stump. And this tree was very much alive. It's weird though, because it's the only tree on the block that has no leaves. Every single other oak tree on this block had leaves, and this one never has leaves ever. So he's still trying to mess with that steel chainsaw for some reason, but it ain't working. Total job again was about 3 hours, 3.5 hours. That includes dump, driving to the dump, driving back to the dump. And then the next day I came back by myself and I stump grinded it, which you'll see at the end of the video. Right here, we're just cutting them into smaller pieces so we can roll them onto the trailer once we get back. I kind of wish I kept some of those, to be honest, and just let them seasoned over and used them for wood, but that's all right. So here's the after product. Once we were done cleaning up and everything, see how big that stump is, and that 14-inch Echo chainsaw just beasted through that thing like nothing. And then this next video right here, that is after stump grinding. Obviously cleaned that mess up, but appreciate you watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, comment, subscribe. Again, I appreciate it, and be posting some more videos here soon, so stay tuned.